Hello and welcome to my channel. Today, as you may have guessed it, we're going to be doing the chevron stitch. It's such a simple but yet beautiful and oh so charming stitch that can be used for just about anything. It's a classic that never goes out of style. Be right back. You'll need a size 4 yarn of your choice, doesn't matter what color, but just so you'll know, I'm currently using the color lace from the Chevron brand's 1 pound yarn. It's a personal fave, you'll see me use it quite a lot. You'll need your yarn needle, embroidery scissors, and a size 5 crochet hook. So I'm going to get started by chaining a simple swatch that'll show you how to do it. So I'm going to chain 56 and then I'll meet you back. Now that we have our 56 stitches that we've chained, we're going to go ahead and just add 1. Then we're going to move on by skipping the first chain on our hook, and into the second chain we're going to begin working a single crochet 2 together. And in order to do that, we will simply insert our hook into that second chain from the hook, and we would pull up a loop. Okay, then we would insert our hook into the third chain from the hook and pull up another loop. As you see, there are 3 loops on our hook. From here, we would simply yarn over and pull through all 3 of our loops. Okay, I promise that'll be the hardest thing you do in this pattern. So the very next thing you do is you're going to place a single crochet into the next 5 stitches. Okay, so it would be 1 and 2, feel free to take your time, 3, then there's 4, and there's our 5th single crochet. After this, you're going to chain 2. So yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. We're going to work into the very next stitch, which is right here, and we're going to start by placing a single crochet into the next 6 stitches. Okay, so we'll go right here into that very next stitch, we'll insert our hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through, and we would repeat that for an additional 5 stitches. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. Here's our 4th now, and our 5th, and then our 6th. Easy peasy, right? Next, we're going to skip these 2 stitches here. So 1 and 2. Okay. After doing so, we're going to start placing a single crochet into the next 6 stitches. So here we go here. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. And there's 6. And don't worry if it curls up a little bit on you. That's not going to be a problem as you work on. It's just sometimes when you're starting that foundation row, you get a little bit more than you bargained for. So next we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to work into the very next stitch, a single crochet, and we'll add 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're just working into each stitch, and 5. Perfect. After which, you know the drill. You would skip 2 stitches, and then you would put a single crochet into each of the next 6 stitches. Then you would chain 2 and then place a single crochet into the very next, and so on and so forth. Work your way all the way down until you have 7 stitches left. Okay? I'll be right back. At the end of your row, this is what you're looking at. Not much to look at just yet, but I promise you'll feel differently as you add rows and colors and all of those things. So just to recap, so we're all on the same page, for my swatch, I chained 56 plus 1, but you can do any multiple of 14 plus 1. Then you would skip the first chain from your hook, and into the second one, you would add a single crochet 2 together. Then you would single crochet the next 5 stitches, chain 2, single crochet the next 6 stitches, skip 2, single crochet the next 6 stitches, chain 2, single crochet the next 6 stitches, skip 2, single crochet the next 6 stitches, chain 2, single crochet the next 6 stitches, skip 2, single crochet the next 6 stitches. And this is where we stopped. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so now that we've reviewed where we should be by now, let's continue forward. You would simply end this row with those last 7 stitches remaining by chaining 2, and then you would go ahead and into the next stitch you would place a single crochet. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 left, 6 stitches. So you would go ahead and add 1 additional stitch, then 2 additional stitches, then 3, okay, and then 4. So you will have actually 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 single crochets here at the end. And if you get lost, just remember what you did here. It's an exact mirror. You had 5 stitches of single crochets, okay, right here. And then as you began with a single crochet 2 together with those first 2 stitches, you're going to end with a single crochet 2 together in this final 2 stitches. So you would insert your hook and pull up a loop, insert your hook into that last stitch there, then you would yarn over and you would pull through, and this is what you would have. Okay, and then we'd be ready to begin the next row. So then you would just simply chain 1 and turn your work. This, my friends, is where it gets interesting. Now that we've chained 1 and turned our work, we can begin the next row. We're going to start by turning our work to ourselves, and you'll see those beautiful loops that are made by the single crochets you did on the last row, and we'll just continue working into these. For most of the rest of your work, you're always going to be working right in here, okay? You'll understand as we go forward. So you begin by working a single crochet 2 together into the first 2 stitches. So we would take our crochet hook, insert our hook, and pull up a loop. Into that second stitch, insert our hook and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all of your loops. Then for the next 4 of your stitches, and remembering to work into the back loops only, you're going to add 1 single crochet. So that's 2 for us. That's 3. And then that's 4. Now what we would do, you see that little bump we made from the last row? We're going to work specifically into this one. And what we're going to do is go right through. You're not working in the back bump here. You go right through that little hole that you made, and you're going to add a single crochet. And then after you do your single crochet, you're going to chain 2, and you're going to add a single crochet into that very same spot. Then what you would do is add 5 single crochets into the little back loop once again. Okay, so there's 1, there's 2, and 3 and 4 and 5. Okay, see those nice little ridges that are developing? You can see it here, you can see it here. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what comes next in the row, and you can meet me back here after you're done. What you're going to do is you're going to continue by skipping 2 and then adding 5 single crochets into the back loop. Then into this little hole here, you're going to add, all in that same spot, a single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet. After adding the single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, you'll simply just add 1 stitch into those 5, skip 2, add 5 single crochet, 1 single crochet, chain 2, 1 single crochet, do 5 single crochets, skip 2, 5 single crochets, chain 2, and then I'll meet you at the end here and let you know what comes after. And into that chain 2 space, we would do what we always did. Add a single crochet, chain 2, and place another single crochet. Then we would go into the next 5 stitches with our single crochets. That's 3, that's 4, and that's 5. Okay. Then we would skip 2, work our 5. We're getting to the end, folks. We're almost there. 3, 4, and then there's 5. We would work our single crochet, chain 2. Hope you're getting it now. And here we are at the end. We've done our last little chain 2 space and worked that. And we would do what we always did. We would take and go into the back loop. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that leaves us with having just 2 stitches left. And you guessed it, we'll work our single crochets 2 together to finish the row. And there you go. And do note how you're starting to get this beautiful edge here. See how gorgeous that is? It always excites me, seeing the texture start to come alive in a piece. Okay, so you would just complete the row 2 sequence over and over and over and over and over again until you get to the length that you want. So as you can see, making this charming stitch come alive in your next blanket project is so easy, and you're going to have a lot of fun making it too. And remember, from my heart to your hooks, happy crocheting, friends. If you've enjoyed this tutorial and you would like to make an exact copy of the blanket and pillow set that I've made, please head on over to my Etsy shop, www.etsy.com/shop/loopsbyl. Or you can also check out my website, www.loopsbyl.com. With the written pattern, you will get the complete instructions on how to make your very own pillow with the matching bear applique and hand-embroidered facial features.